Hello there, Jose Rodriguez here again. In this video I'm going to take you through the steps that I go through to print through Qimage Ultimate. Now I have the newest version, and as you can see I have 21 printers recognized as of today. That's a lot of printing. Alright, so enough showing off about my printers. Let's go ahead and set up the utility so that I can go ahead and print. I have one particular image that I was searching through my thousands and thousands of images, and I found an old JPEG that I had that I took years ago when I was in the Midwest. A nice shot of a windmill and a little bit of a stormy sky coming in. So we'll go ahead and print that. Now in order to do that, the first thing that I do is I double click on it and I actually apply some settings within the actual editing utilities that Qimage gives you. And there's a lot that you can do. Of course, it's not Photoshop, it's not Lightroom, and it's really designed to work with raw images. That's what it actually excels at. Now usually if you want to do things on the automatic type methodology, you can click on auto exposure. This is going to set a white and black point automatically for you. You can go ahead and click on the 1x, and this will give you a rendering that is approximately full size. Say we were going to actually center this area here, right click on it and it will center it. So I'm going to go ahead and just simply increase my contrast by say a factor of 10, maybe lower my fill light. And fill really is kind of a shadow adjustment. It will actually either fill in your shadows or make only your shadows a little bit darker. Alright, now I'm going to add a little bit of saturation. And I'm just going to take you through very quickly my steps. This is not intended to be a tutorial on how to use Qimage. I might do that in the near future, but right now I just want to get you through the basics of how you would go about printing an image through Qimage. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use the DFS sharpening. It has the regular one. The DFS is very good because it does not create halos around the edges when you sharpen. So since there's really not that much fine detail, it's mostly sky with some grass, and there's detailing on the grass. You know, it doesn't take over the whole image. I'm going to go ahead and use 2 here and maybe just about 60. And I can always check here. This is with, without. Not really much of a difference. Alright, so let's just go ahead and accept that. I'm going to click OK. And again, folks, you can do a ton of things on Qimage. As you can see, it did increase my resolution a little bit, especially down here, the sharpening algorithm that I applied. The increase in saturation also added some nice color to the sky. And I kind of like it in this warmish looking tonality. So I'll go ahead and accept that, hit OK. It's going to process those changes back into the one that we are actually viewing here. Now, I have my Stylus Pro 3800 set for 13 by 19 paper, enhanced matte, no color adjustment, in quality setting. And we're going to go ahead and adjust my profile. So we'll go inside where you load the profiles. I'm using Red River Premium Matte for the 3800, and we'll go ahead and hit OK. I'm going to use black point compensation, and in this case I can choose between either perceptual or relative colorimetric. Now this image does not really have blown out colors that would be out of gamut, so I think I can get away with relative colorimetric. If I had some colors that were outside the gamut of this printer, then I would choose perceptual, and that will shift the outer gamut colors inside the gamut of the printer and give you a very good result. In fact, this is usually recommended for landscapes and anything that does not contain skin tones. You do not want to have to shift skin tones, and this setting, perceptual, tends to equally shift all colors inside the gamut. So if a skin tone sat somewhere inside, it will further get shifted. So this will prevent those colors that are already inside from being shifted. So we'll go ahead and use perceptual for this case. It's just a general photograph. It's not too ridiculous with the color saturation or anything that might be considered out of gamut. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to choose black because I'm going to set a little border, and we'll make that 3. This is in millimeters, I believe, and we'll click OK. So now we have borders. I want to just create a cell size that I will then print that image to. So I'm going to choose, using short side, the measurement of 10.5 inches. So now it has created a cell that is 10.5 inches wide, and I'll just click on the cross and that will load my image. And here's my image ready to print. I have the correct premium matte paper for Red River, So now it's all that's needed is to hit print, and we are good to go. And that's it. Now the image will be spooled and sent to the printer. Once it is done printing, I will go ahead and switch over to my camera and I'll give you a shot of the actual print. Okay, that's it. The print is being produced as I speak. So the next time I see you, it'll be in front of the regular video camera. Okay, and here's the finished print. This is my 3800 that I printed it on. This is, like I said earlier, Red River Ultra Matte paper, printed with the Red River canned profile. Now let me go ahead and lay it down, and we'll try to photograph it. I don't want to create too many shadows, so we'll go from this side. You can see how nicely reproduced that image is. If you remember looking back at my video when I was editing this and getting it ready for print, you will admit that it is a pretty good match. So anyway, as you can see, it's a perfect print. It looks beautiful. It matches my monitor as well as I can remember. And if I was to lit up my room really bright, or if I had a viewing booth, which I unfortunately do not have, I would be able to show you the two side by side. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. So if you liked it, go ahead and like it. Please share, please subscribe. And until the next one, as always, happy printing, and bye-bye.